you with different parts of your finances for years to come.
People are going to know that you've taken bankruptcy, but in some ways it's good. I mean, if you're really in a bad spot and you can't do anything else, it does give you more opportunities than you would if you keep trying to pay everything off and you don't have the money.
Charlie, we had a story earlier, and Dee Sun did this yesterday, talking about opiate addiction in the United States. Not just heroin or street drugs is what they're called anymore. A lot of opiate addiction prescription drugs that are being abused. If you are prescribed a drug, what are the laws kind of associated with that if it's in your possession?
Well, if I was giving anybody advice, I'd say if you prescribe drugs, keep them in the bottle. If you're going to take them anywhere, take them in the bottle. People get in all kinds of problems when they don't do that. Plus, if you give some of those drugs that are narcotics or something to someone else, they say, I need this, I've got a pain or something like that. Technically, giving drugs that someone's not supposed to have is a distribution. You're selling drugs. In other words, the example we usually give to everybody is if everybody's sitting around a table and they're all smoking a joint of marijuana and they pass it from one to the other, each time they pass that is a sale. So if you take a prescription drug that you have and you give it to someone else, you've actually committed a felony, selling drugs.
And even if there's no monetary exchange, even if no money's given, if you just simply hand it to somebody.
Well, actually, the statute says distribution.
Distribution.
So you're distributing it when you give it to another person. Interesting.
Okay, I mean, it's good to keep in mind, because I think a lot of people would have, oh, I have this, you can take, you can have one of mine, but that's a felony.
That's distribution of drugs. Don't do it.
There you go. All right, thanks so much, Charlie. Appreciate you being here, and thanks for your phone call, too.